Guys, welcome to Culture Hub TV, your number one online TV, and yeah, it is culture, and today we will be talking about culture and on circumcision. It's not about turning the day today, it is about culture, and as you can see, I have a guest who I know, ukimwona tu you know that the amount of culture, the amount of knowledge of culture that will come from him is just awesome. So before I talk a lot, let me welcome him, let him introduce himself. So karibu.
Asante sana. Kwa majina naitwa Dr. Isaac Michael Misiko. Mimi ni researcher in indigenous and scientific collaboration research, and I'm a consultant in herbal medicine.
Thank you so much. It's so nice having somebody like you with us today. It's an honor, actually. I'm so honored. And so actually today we'll be talking about circumcision. I know you've heard a lot about circumcision, and it is a lot. It's something that you cannot finish in one sitting. So we have been talking about it, and still we are talking about it. So Kuka. Okay, I'm calling him Kuka because in our local dialect, Kuka is grandfather. And as you can see, he's just like my grandfather. So I'm asking, are you a circumciser?
I'm a pure and original circumciser.
Pure and original. I thought that you were an ex-circumciser.
That one, you know, with the circumcision, we don't have retirement. Because when you are 8, there's a place where now you become the advisor. You see, when you circumcise, you can do that way, but later on, you now start educating now circumcisers.
Oh, the
younger circumcisers. So you are not
or an ex-circumciser. So you're still a circumciser?
I'm still a circumciser, but now supposing if someone wants to circumcise a child, and I'm there, mine is to circumcise.
Yeah, you can do that because you have experience.
Yes, I have that one experience, and it's inside the blood.
Yeah, sure.
Not only experience, but it is in instinct, which is really in blood.
Okay.
Yes.
So when did you start circumcising?
I started in 1992.
1992.
That's where I started, but practical started from 1970.
Practical meaning?
When you started now moving with the aged circumciser, when you move with them, because you started cutting this tool here.
What do you call that tool?
This tool here is called lukembe.
It's
not a knife. This one here, lukembe, it is the tool which can cut the foreskin of the penis.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I really want you to show them. Okay, can I touch it?
No, I'm not allowed you to catch it.
Okay, that's why I'm asking.
Okay, fine. Now, because I can hold you like this, you can touch it.
Thank you so much. So guys, as you can see, this is the lukembe, the circumcision knife. And I would like you to tell me, it doesn't look like the normal knife that we use in the kitchen.
You see, let me tell you, this is the knife because I've given you. I know you could not have typed it. But because I have already sanctified it, that's why I've given it. Otherwise, I cannot give it. Okay. This one here is something which is a sacred thing. Because this lukembe, before it can just come out to go and do work, we do a lot of work on it. First of all, we must make sure that we take a cockroach.
What's that?
That's a cockroach, just a cock.
A cockroach.
That's that cock. It will have to be slaughtered. And then it will be checked in the intestine. And the intestine will tell us exactly if you are going to circumcise a child, it will tell you that this child is going to be well circumcised. And also, or the cochlea will tell you that no, there's a problem with this child. So this one here, it is always sanctified first. They always place it mpaka waipatie baraka fulani, na hii baraka mpaka waitengeneze, mpaka wachinje hiyo kuku joko, alafu wakichinja is when they can just look inside the intestine.
Now, what shows inside the intestine that there will be a problem?
Now, because we have got some intestinal there is what we call the heart of the head. There is what we call the lungs of the
those
head.
parts.
Yeah, the parts. Also the intestine itself. So that you will see where it has swollen.
Okay.
Now they say, this one here is a problem. But that one, it is true. You cannot just have that one. When the cock will always tell you, even an animal.
Okay.
But with the leukemia, we normally use a cock.
Okay. So this leukemia, has it circumcised somebody?
This one, yeah, I'm always using this one to circumcise.
So you don't use different leukemias, it's just this one.
You see, this is leukemia. When I just go to the blacksmith, I say, I want you to prepare for me leukemia. You will have to prepare a leukemia like this. It is sharp on both sides.
Yeah.
Not just like the knife we can use for cutting, for cutting the leaf, and you need the vegetable and other. This one is naturally for oral circumcision. You can, but also this one I cannot show you like this. If I show you like this, I'm kidding you.
Okay, before we talk a lot, now which community?
The community of this one here, we have got the Bukusus. And in the Bukusus, we have about 6 doors. Tukona class as sita. We have got the Kikai, we have got the Mwanye, we have got the Namalava, Navai, and also Sirikwa. And then the last one is Nea. So these 6 Mwanye are the ones who can just have this.
Or not the whole?
Not the whole. There are particular areas where they can just have this.
Okay.
Now, for example, if I am Omumwali, isn't it? And this one here is Omkikai, for example. So if I want this circumcision to be spread, I just get married from that clan.
Okay.
When I married that one, I would have carried the seed to my place. And the thieves who always steal this one are girls. Girls are the thieves because they can transfer a seed from this way and to that way. Sure. Because of through marriages. She cannot change who and who. So that after carrying that way, you find out the child now started is now born and there as a circumciser.
Okay, so back to this knife. Okay, let's talk about maybe health-wise. How do you, let me say, not purifying, how do you, what is that one called? Any the germs. Okay, for example, in a hospital, they use different
antiseptics.
Yeah.
But with us, circumciser, from the time memorial, we have been using the hot charcoal. The hot charcoal, when you burn the charcoal and you put it here, so that you just put this one here on, you sharpen using the charcoal, the glowing charcoal. You cannot use anything. So when you use that one, the germ will not be here.
So you do that after circumcising somebody?
Even before and after.
Or before and after?
Yeah, because this is the heart of a circumciser. Yeah. The leukemia is the heart of. If you remove this one, you will have removed the circumciser. It's like a lion with his sin in it. There's something into the lion which normally if you want to kill it, it must throw it away. If you want to kill a circumciser, use this.
Yeah.
This is the heart of the circumcision. If people have not been thinking that circumcision is something very cheap and people use that one as making business, that one I would stop it from today, that circumcision is not a business. Circumcision is to bring a child from childhood to adulthood.
Sure.
And we use this one because this knife, when we have just when we have killed and we have slaughtered a hen, we normally just talk so many things using that way. We just say, no, let these people who are going to do this work, let God bless them. So that it is something that, like in Abraham, when he was given some covenant with God. So God told Abraham, you go and get circumcised, so that you will give him blessings. So this one here, it will have to be a blessing for this child. It's me who has cut off that foreskin. After cutting, he will shed blood. And after shedding blood, it is me now, his grandfather. Now, when he's after finishing that, I'll have to go with this one, this same. I said, this is the one which shed your blood. Today, you must follow what I've done. And that's what God said. And you know also from there, your blood, you must be a very good person who can do so that you can influence. If you are a thief, and the people realize that you are a thief, automatically when you circumcise that child will be a thief.
Yeah, we are coming to that question. There's something that you said, but you didn't finish. You said that if you point someone with this leukemia, you'd have killed that person. What did you mean?
No, I meant this way. If I wanted to circumcise, and someone maybe, we are two circumcisers, so there are others with envious. They say, that I cannot get circumcised, but and this one saying, okay, fine, you go. So that when you take this one and you put it up, you just make this one, that one is not circumcised. There's like a magnetic.
What would make that person not circumcised?
But because you have just bent this one here down.
It should not bend down.
You know when you want to circumcise, if someone is having this one, you cannot hide it, or you cannot tie it close like that. When you want to circumcise someone, say if you close this one, it means that you have stopped him not to circumcise. If you do this one and you will just spoil the child. So he must, before he can circumcise, he said, how many are having chingem? You cut up and then you cut up, you just cut it this way.
Also, when there are many, they are called chingembe.
Chingembe, and the one is leukemia. Okay. So that who is having leukemia, and you carry it this way.
Okay.
Or you put it somewhere. After circumcising is when you do what? When you can collect it. But if you hide it inside here, in the court, and bend that one, I'm telling you, you're not circumcised. I'm telling you, because this one here is for its own, is like an omen. So that you would have just done something very bad.
So it shows that circumcision is a spiritual thing.
That one is spiritual. Because that's why when you wanted to tell the child, isn't it? The spirit that I'm having, it will have to go straight away to that child, so that you will understand what you will understand and you will follow. That's why you get the Bukusus. Most of them, they don't want to steal, because this one here say, I've given you, you go and have so many property, but don't steal somebody's property.
Okay, so I want you to tell me something. So there's a time that we went to the circumcision ceremony. Yes. Then I saw when these boys were coming from the river, there were also women. I also saw a pregnant woman. She was pregnant and she was running
very fast.
Very fast, and I was like, hey, kwani aogopi anaweza kuka manini? And can you explain to me mbona inakuwa?
I will explain to you, my daughter, my granddaughter. One thing. This this girl, maybe, that's why I say the girls are thieves. That's now how he's stealing now. Okay. When you just come to this one, you have to come in love with a person who is having that instinct of circumcision. Okay. Have you seen that one? Because the girl do not know, even maybe the boy do not know. But that one is hidden, the cells. So once they just come underneath, you find out that after fertilization or after getting the pregnancy, that one, maybe the cell of circumcision is inside that boy, so that it is transferred to that lady. Okay. Because the lady is now the box which is carrying that child now. The child will be growing. Now after growing, you need about like you need 4 months or 6 months, that one's a child now. So now, from that point, the guy himself cannot know, herself cannot know that I am having this problem. So that when they sang the river from the river coming, and this one here maybe is a maragol, let me say the girl is maragol. Okay. And the boy is the husband is a Bukusu. So that this one here, after sitting this way, there's something inside. The child is not now jumping inside.
Now the child
now, the fetus, is the one which forces this one to go.
And what does that mean, or what does that show?
It shows that the person who is in the womb is a holy person. He's a holy because he is a circumciser. I call that one as a circumciser.
What if the pregnancy is of a girl? The woman is carrying a girl?
Yes. If the girl, the woman is carrying and the girl, and maybe there's that one cannot affect.
It only affects
when it's a boy.
So when you see a pregnant woman running after those boys from the river, you know that this one is
carrying a circumciser.
So so it means a circumciser is just born, not like they are taught active, like a school or something.
No. The school of the circumciser is the mother, and the mother, the womb of the mother is the school of circumcision. Okay. Because from the time when the child is growing, you find out that when they are circumcising, and the period like this August, you find out that from the morning, even in August, before the August starts, that child, if is a circumciser, before it will make this to have a lot of money. Anytime he's sick, coming that way, now he's restless. But now the time, the August it will approach, you find out from the river now, now is where it now starts now. Okay. And that's where it starts. So the circumciser it has not a school. The school is not there.
It's not a school. Somebody is born a circumciser.
Is born
a circumciser. So now I want you to tell me the do's and the don'ts of a circumciser.
Yes, the do's.
So let's start from the do's.
The do's, the do's as a circumciser. If you want to be a very good circumciser, you should not be a thief. You should not go and dig the graves.
But those are the don'ts.
Let me start from the top. You will just collect by yourself anyway. Don'ts and do's.
Okay.
So this one here, if you are a circumciser, you cannot go and dig the graves of the dead. And when you are a circumciser, you cannot go and slaughter animals because you are going to take me. Because this knife, this cucumber is a holy thing. This is like a Bible too. Because when I just read what is there, I'm telling the child that this is very bad. You cannot do this and this and this. So a circumciser also cannot go and be a person who like leisure.
Pleasure.
Pleasure. You cannot just also leisure. You know, he likes drinking too much.
Oh yeah.
He likes women. He likes this one. No.
Can you tell us the reasons as to why they are not supposed to be like that?
Yeah, because you know, and circumcised is like a priest. Priests these days are gods. But in circumcised from those time memorial, if he sits and when he talks to you, he talks to you as a person who has told you something right from the heart. He cannot just cheat. So that's why a pastor in circumcision is also the opinion leader in the area. So if he tests this one, it's just like the chiefs, or he's also acts like an administrator, because he can tell you exactly the right things, not the wrong things. Yeah.
So I think it means when somebody becomes a circumciser, it's like he's being shaped.
Now the circumcision is to be shaped. Yeah. You can shape a child from the child. Now it's like when you are going to the church, when the child is in the church. So the circumciser will start telling his only child, the child is circumcised, that this one is bad and this one is good. To me, I could have even used the government, isn't it, to empower the circumcisers, so that those proper circumcisers could just come and tell the youth, like Gen Z, what they are doing. You see, because they don't have informed, they are not informed. They say, "Nah, mama, you was there because it's a man." You see, that thing it hurts me, because the child is just moving, going without any direction. So that's why we say the circumcisers are the leaders who can also transform a child into a good person, upright person.
And I've seen, we have uploaded some older videos on circumcision, and there's a comment I came across. Somebody said that we should stop the circumcision thing because according to that person, she said that circumcision is a barbaric behavior.
Oh, she's a woman. Was she a woman or a man?
I can't remember. You know the names people use on social media. You cannot.
Anyway, what I'm telling you, that person, because on the world we have one or two people, a woman and a man.
Yeah.
So that one maybe if she say that way, because she has never been involved in it.
Okay.
Now you just follow her lineage. She's on the side of business.
Okay.
But circumcision must be there. God is the one who just brought circumcision.
Oh no, she was that person wasn't against circumcision.
And also the traditional way of circumcision. It is not dynamic.
Okay.
Because we are trying to bring this one here because of HIV and AIDS. So circumcision, it must not go. Someone cannot go because there are children who have been going in the hospital, isn't it? And they are born to be circumcisers. There are children who have got that instinct in them. So after getting circumcised in the hospital, now they become very sick, So that until the circumciser come with this vocabulary and give, so that he becomes white. But with also circumcision, they are hygienic, they are well informed. Because this one here, you can use the chlorine charcoal, which can kill a germ.
Germs.
Yeah.
It acts as a disinfectant.
Yes, this one kills a germ.
Okay.
But now going to the maybe they say that a child when he is circumcised in a traditional way, they spend a lot of things, a lot of property. You see, that one is up to you yourself, because you wanted to feed people, not a circumciser who would force you to slaughter so many animals and all this. His honor to come and transform this child into manhood through good things. But in the hospital now, what do?
They just
after circumcising, they live that way. After living that way, now they send to the church. The church maybe they are not going to do this exactly, because the person who have done it, this one is a circumcision. They could have taken the doctors from the hospital to go at home and tell the children that this is what it is. So let them just not mix the issues. If you mix the issues, the world will just go mad.
Okay, sure. Now, because of time, I think we have just 2 more questions. Now, one, is there any bad experience that you have seen or experienced in the circumcision?
In the circumcision, what I've experienced in circumcision, if you are a circumciser and you do your work properly, you will never have anything bad.
Okay.
That one.
And what process?
Like me, I've stayed for long. Now I'm 75 years. I've not seen anything bad in my side or to other herbalists, or to other circumcisers. So I have been even training the circumcisers. I just thank the need was in my friend Stuma Manyasi. Mzee Walkan. Those are the ones whom we have been doing things. Stuma Manyasi was used to be in the hospital. So that we would just come and we take the hospital side and we take the traditional side, we put together, and that's why we say indigenous and scientific research.
Sure.
Yeah. So we do that way.
So what causes this bad luck? You've seen like previously, just this, it was this month, there was a boy who was circumcised badly. What causes such?
Now that's why I say we have got other circumcisers who are eager to make business.
Oh, they're doing business.
So when you do business, you can use all evil things so that you can get it that way. So that's why I told you at the beginning that if I'm having the knife, the and I just go where the child is and I put it down that way, so I'm just killing that person. He will just circumcise that.
So it means circumcisions are usually paid?
Yes, they are paid something.
Okay.
Yes.
So those people do
that
for the money.
With circumcisers, they used to have, they can give you even a head, so that for the circumcision, for the appreciation, but not really that you must buy this with this appreciation. Not that you must give me this, but if you circumcise a dead person, you never circumcise a life.
Can a dead person be circumcised?
Yes, if he's mature enough and he has grown up when he was not known, and they find that it is just what he must look a circumciser to go and circumcise that one. And that one we pay heavy. You will pay a sheep and even 3 animals. So, because he will never be circumcised.
So according to the Bukusu, a man cannot go down
to the grave
without being circumcised.
Yes.
Okay, so the last question is, do you have a child who is a circumciser?
It's my child. Yes, I'm having one. My boy. My boy is
circumciser. How do you feel about it?
I'm very happy because I've transformed now. I'm handing over. I should hand over because there's my boy there. I'm handing him over. This year, I want to hand him over.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that is so nice. And actually, as I've told you guys, circumcision is not something that you can finish. I'm sure that there are a lot more things that we have not talked about, but we'll still be having our guest here, my Kuka, Mr. Misiko, will still be coming and we'll be talking about more and more topics about culture and tradition. And yeah, it is Culture Hub TV. So, my Kuka, thank you so much for taking your time and coming here. I really appreciate, and I promise we'll still be having more and more talks with you about culture, right? I hope utakubali, si ndio?
Because also I've also written some books like the traditional cultural approach, awareness on HIV/AIDS. This one we have not talked about it. So this one, there are so many things. Even just to give blessing to the child, I've not demonstrated.
Not mentioned. And that's why
also coming in marriages, I've not. Also the circumcision must be also there. So I've not talked about it. So now I'm happy that we shall use the TV hub. Culture hub. Because when you come, also herbal medicine, Embu, I've not talked about it.
So culture is your thing, and that's why you are
indigenous
here.
Yeah. So that's why I just say I will have to come. If you call me, I come.
You come.
And if there's some questions,
I can
ask questions, so many questions. But circumcision, it is there from the time tomorrow.
Thank you so much. Okay, time is not on our side. Guys, if you have any question about culture, you can put it on the comment section. Wale wenye walikuwa nauliza about the cleanliness, wamesema they are disinfected by hot charcoal, about the bad luck where it happens. It is not our fault. Ni wale wenye wanataka kufanya biashara and all that. If you have any question, put it on the comment section, and next time we are going to be dealing with your questions. So thank you so much for keeping it Culture Hub TV. My name is Joy Rehema. So till next time, bye.
Yeah.